I think I'm an awkward person. I don't think I'm very smooth at all. I'm awkward in a way where it's kind of passable as like humorous, or like, I don't know, like it's not, I don't have those awkward moments where it's like embarrassing, you know, it's like awkward and you kind of laugh it off. But just to tell you, there's this one time, one of my first dates with Tiff, and we went to the movie theater, and she was looking at the popcorn stuff. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I was like 10 feet away from her, and she was at like the concession stands like looking at shit, and then this like tall athletic looking black lady walks up and was like, "You want popcorn?"
And she turns around and she looks like, it looked like she looked like right in my eyes, like dead in the eyes. So she was like, "Hey, do you want anything?" And I was just like, "No." She was like, "I'm good." He was just another person going to watch a movie with her husband. So I turn around and her husband's like, "Yeah, get me this." And I'm like, oh my god.
So that was pretty awkward. And then like, it was one of those, and I saw it happening like 10 feet away, so it was pretty humorous.
Awkward.
Dude, the AC feels so good. No, that's not, no, that's, no!
So lately, like when people that we don't know wave at us, we just automatically wave back because I assume that it's a fan, right? Since I'm so used to doing that, when a girl waved at Chick-fil-A, I was like that. But then I realized that her eyes were not really looking at me, but past me. I looked behind and I'm like, oh, fuck. But then I didn't also want to be rude, and if they're waving at me, like I don't want to just stare at them, because that has happened before, where like someone's blatantly just waving at me. Like I watch your videos and just waving at me from far away and staring at me, and I'm just like, rearranging furniture, it's okay.
What's the answer to number 5?
If I'm at a club environment, I've been known to take out my cell phone and just kind of keep to myself because it's just fucking weird and there's nothing that I can really say. But if, like, let's say I accidentally grabbed a girl's boobie or something, then I usually try to explain myself, "Oh, I didn't mean to do that, it was just, you know, you were just walking by," and like I try to, like, if there's an awkward moment where I feel like someone got the shorter end of the stick, then I try to like correct it, you know? But cell phone is a pretty good awkward situation remedy. Like anything that weird happens, you're just like, okay.
Being in the library makes me so fucking tired. Sit back in school again. When I was in high school, there was definitely a lot of awkward situations. I was in the cafeteria with a bunch of my friends. A girl walks by and says hi, and I don't know that girl. And so the first instinct was look behind me, but no one was behind me saying hi. And I looked back saying hi, and she's like, "Oh no, other dude." And I was like, "Oh," so I tapped his back and said, "Dude, she's calling you." But apparently, I don't know why she didn't yell his name or anything. That's one of the awkward things, I guess. The other awkward, most embarrassing thing I did was when my friend tripped me down the staircase and I took down 15 people with me. That was something that was embarrassing. When I fell, it was more of a laughter at first because I knew my friend tripped me, and then I realized that I just took out 15 people along the way, and that's when I felt embarrassed, like, oh fuck, how did I explain this to 15 people? So I kind of walked away with shame. I just said sorry, my bad, man. Now you're older, you don't give a fuck.
This happens, right?
It just happens, and you just kind of let it, it's just like, oh, whoops, you know? It's only awkward when you make it awkward, that's my opinion.
If you kind of feel or act embarrassed after what just happened, like I feel like you just make it 10 times more worse. And people would be like, ooh, I feel bad for that person. But if you were to shrug it off, it would just be like, oh, okay, I guess it wasn't that bad of a situation.
Like it's quick.
Do you consider yourself an awkward person?
Maybe.
I'm not a normal person, that's for sure. But I don't even know if there's any such thing as a normal person. I feel like everyone's actually awkward. Some people are better at hiding their awkwardness. It's almost like people are great actors, you know? They're not themselves when they're at work or they're at school or there's some.